Here we go. Playing as an Atlan. So this one has more of a focus of press spacebar to dodge. If you do it at the right time, it counts as a perfect dodge. It can help build up my meter, which lets me do this. Which also gets me health back if I need it. I can also just crush all these little things because they don't matter.
Sir, a Titan broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
If the core explodes, the city goes with it.
Do a little kick. That'll stun it for a second. Beat it up a bunch and knock it out.
The mention of barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
The armored ones are kind of scary because they have quite a bit of health.
More Titans ahead. Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
And if you thought fist fighting as a giant robot against actual Titans was cool, they made giant weaponry just because. So now we get this cool chain gun, which blocks my entire screen. Which the demons also have projectiles they can shoot us with, which is kind of scary. But perfectly dodging one allows us to overheat our weapons. Which basically just makes it deal a significant increase in damage. And goodbye to my gun. So here's the barrier core that's failing. Just gonna go in and rip out this little ball.
That core will explode. It needs to evacuate now.
So let's get out of here.
Ain't trying to save the city. There's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
Give me your health. Ow. Ow. Whew, that was a close one. Let's do this little leap.
No report from the makers. Tracking the flare for evac now.
get through this guy so I can take down the other guy. Boom. Any more? Doesn't seem like it. Come through this wall and try to get this thing into that hole. Alright, this guy's kind of scary. His shield can block all damage. So my strat here is kind of try to keep him stun locked as much as possible. Wait for the shield to go away. Let him swing. Beat him up a bit. Wait. Let him swing. Hit him with a big. And good. Eye.
The trans-dimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel Barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
A distress signal was sent. We've tried contacting them. No response.
I sealed it from him, but it is an artifact of immense power. Forgive me.
They're inside!
The Heart of Argent, discovered in AR-722. An artifact said to contain the soul of the last wraith. Powers and origin unknown.
assemble the guard.
Demons in the north wing.
And back to the normal gameplay we are.
Valen, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
Also, still no challenges, so nothing really to worry about there.
Demons have entered the facility.
And that's the big thing that our main antagonist is after. And to start off this level, we get introduced to a pretty grisly weapon, but it's so metal and I love it. Anything here? Okay, so here's a nice demonstration. Alright, and that's that fight. Cool introduction to a really awesome weapon. Now, oh, I do have challenges now, and I already completed one. Kill 40 demons. So I need to find 150 gold and execute a 3-hit melee combo 3 times, which pretty easy to do. So let's go through. No secrets around. I know there's that over there, but I can get to that through here. I'll grab this armor, because I'm going to need it.
I'm on board. I'll establish contact when we reach Aratum.
Commander Serrat, the demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
Anything here that I can use? Oh, like that. And also, it turns out the melee just charges over time. Which, I don't know why it came down here, actually, because I accessed that area by going through here. Also, that guy did a lot of my health. Holy. Grab some armor. Grab this gold. Health. Boom. Ton of gold that I need to get. Some here, some health, and a Hell Knight, which, I'll be honest, still not my favorite design for it. I still think they peaked with its design in Doom 2016. So this one is an interesting puzzle. Because there's stuff up there that I need to get. I'm gonna break you, let you fall. I'm gonna grab you in a minute. I'm gonna come up here. Gold. Anything over here for me to grab? Ammo? Don't even need it. So now I can climb up here, grab the rest of the gold, and plunder this thing. And let's get moving. Is there anything down there? No. Now this is going to be a arena fight with a few Hell Knights. So I just want to make sure I'm ready. I think I am.
Welcome to energy.
That was a bit of a close one. Took a few too many hits than I would like, but I did get this challenge done. So now all I have to worry about is just finding all the gold, which so far I've done a good job at that. This room is actually kind of scary. Oh, he flew. Also, good use of Hell Knights, because even though they are kind of pathetic in this game, if there's a lot of them and they're constantly forcing you to parry, you can't have your shield up 24/7 because it will just break. You have to still time your parries and such. It can get a bit overwhelming, and I do like them a lot for that. And there are stronger variants that we will see later in the game via the Battle Knights, which are essentially just armored, stronger versions. Which I do have everything from here. It seems like it, so I'm just going to drop down. Not a lot of collectibles, too. King Novik's Atlan. It's so cool. Anything else for me? No. Except for armor, ammo.
Almost outside.
Nothing really
There's a
around.
path through the tombs nearby.
Now this is a ruby, which goes with the whole gold system in this game. They help with getting certain upgrades, which is pretty cool. This fight is scary, but it introduces one of my favorite weapons in this game, the Impaler. If you know the precision bolt from Doom Eternal, that is what this is, but without having the prerequisite of aiming. And you get an upgrade for it that makes it deal more damage. From parrying. Sorry, I got lost in the combat. That's bad. Any health around? Very little. Stone imps are kind of scary sometimes. I think it was the nightmare imp that got me critical there. But yeah, I really love this weapon. I like it a lot more than the Shredder because, yeah, well, this is a nice straightforward needle shot. This thing, even if it shoots a lot less ammo, it just does so much damage, which, in fact, I'm going to go straight to, I don't know, because that's good. This is also good. I'm tempted to get this just so I can have, yeah, more ways to get armor is good. But also I am going to give this, I need to get salvage because picking up impaler ammo dropped as a result of your melee and shield attacks empower your next shot. I shoot something in the head or parry something or anything and it will give me impaler ammo, which then charges it and then deals extra damage. So it basically is a really strong high skill headshotting tool, because that's what it's made for. If you don't headshot, it doesn't deal nearly as much damage. But as that tool, it's just so strong. And it can let you shred through some of the tankiest enemies in this game, which I love.
This attack on the barracks is a diversion. My father will need help. Infant, mobilize the Slayer's dragon. Marking the Slayer's HUD now.
Hey, you think I'm shooting at you? No. Oh yeah, so here come Lost Souls, which in this game, kind of devastating if they hit you at all. But they are very loud, which is a good tell that they're around at least. Big part of the fight. Take these out. This guy will give me some more armor, so I want to try to take him out as fast as I can. Ow. Please give me this. I would like to heal. Good thing all the stone imps were spawning in front of me too, because I was kind of hyper focused on that guy. Big jump I gotta make. Awesome. God, this game is so good looking. I love the artistic direction with it so much. Wait, can I just not grab one of those? Oh no, I grabbed it. I'm constantly watching around because they like to hide nightmare imps. But that was it? It's just for life sigil? I don't even need that. Holy. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, the reason I'm always charging at stone imps specifically is because they have a weakness to either being shield bashed or parrying them. Which also, I forgot, I need to go back this way. the chain gunner kind of distracted me. I need to come down here. I'm gonna leave that armor there because I might need to grab it in a second. There you are. Can never be too careful when there's nightmare imps around the corner. I've memorized their spawns a little bit, but not completely. Everything here. Oh, I should have grabbed that armor. Could barely see him. And goodbye to you. Oh yeah, another awesome trait of this weapon. It just stuns really well. Oh, I killed all you. Come on, let's go. Here, any other ones? Nope. Sorry guys, I need this weapon skin, which I already got. I've beaten the game. And get rid of that imp. And that one too. I hate chain gunners so much. Sorry, I gotta walk through your stuff. Gotta make sure I get all your gold. Ooh, wait, is this a big boss fight? I think it's big boss fight.
Slayer is approaching the bridge to the dragon's aviary.
Yes, it is. Which I'm going to... Yes. I think that's just good so I can have more armor. I really need as much armor as I can get. Big enemy coming, so let's be ready. Even the Mancubus couldn't even help him that much. The scariest part of this enemy, because it will appear later, is just the acid it spits onto the ground. Because it slows you down, it takes your damage pretty fast.
Thrusters online.
Noted. The flare is en route.
Assault engaged.
Because as if the Slayer wasn't cool enough, he befriended this giant dragon.
Area when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city.
So playing as the dragon is fairly simple. Just kind of dodge spacebar same way you do with the Atlan. It gives you charged attacks which deal more damage, and that's that. So this stage does have a few challenges as well, and also I am gonna chase this real quick before I continue on. I can also just fire normally. This is the normal shot before it gets super strong via parrying. Which, if I destroy these guys, they give me a pretty decent amount of gold, and I think I have a challenge for destroying multiple of them. I am also going to take this down. So I can land there, but I am going to head over to the ship and destroy it first, I think. Alright, that's 2 ships and a Titan down. I'm gonna land and start the normal gameplay.
Mark the engines on the hell ship.
Hate chain gunners. Alright, down into the well I go because there's secrets to be had. Which, let me look at my challenges real quick. So yeah, destroy 3 Hellfighter ships, dismount at 2 secret landing zones, and get rid of all cultists. So, sorry guys. Got stuck on a stupid pillar. anything that I'm missing here? No, I got all the gold. Alright, so with the gold we have, I think I will upgrade my shield. Or actually, I'm gonna buff my melee a bit. And still upgrade my shield. This one is pretty good, because then, as you can see, extended reach is awesome. Next after this is the fast recovery, which is really good. See, look at that reach. There's not one behind me? I thought there was one behind me. That's where I was earlier. But I don't want to go through there just yet. I want to come up here. Anything else gonna spawn up here? I swear a Hell Knight like jumps up this cliff. But I guess I'm wrong. Thank you for your key card. Even though I have accessed this area already, I'm gonna take the rest of the gold. And of course, if I needed it, there's a life sigil. Now, if I'm correct, this is Cyber Demon introduction, right? Oh no, this is Battle Knight. And this guy will give me... I'm not sure what kind of ammo. Shell. Nice. So I'm up to 26 instead of 20. Even though ammo still isn't really that big of a problem in that game. This game. Boop.
Target destroyed. Destroying all the ships will lower the barrier and open a path inside.
First ship destroyed. So let's go up and take this one down. And then we'll land at where we killed that Titan. There's a couple other areas we need to go to. Now, is this one Cyber Demon? Yes. Like I said, I love this gun. It's just infinite ammo, such high damage, so good. Here. This is a decent sized encounter here, so I have a supercharger in case I need it, but this is going to spawn quite a few enemies. Whoa, audio's cutting. There might be a second one, I gotta be careful. Ow. Alright, it's just the pinky left and a few imps. I keep seeing that appear on my screen. Are there really tiny little projectiles missing here? I don't think there are. I'm gonna kill this guy. And more health. Glad I grabbed the supercharge because it did really help me. I will be right there to climb onto your back, bud. But not right now. I got to grab this gold down here. Landing zone, which completes one of my challenges. This weapon is so good. That. Jump down into the water, where I can find a valve with a nice green light above it. Water drains, and I can not hop in here, I guess. Break that. Come around, climb in, grab my red key. Don't know how you lost all your limbs and drowned, but you know. Whee! Come in here, grab some gold, break these so I have a little bit more traversal. Anything down on the lower bits? Yes. Cultist circle, which, bye-bye. Some gold, which I think even more gold. Correct. In fact, I think this was the original. No, this is where I could find weapon skin. It's over there. Ah, the wall to climb up. Open this and claim my prize, which is a bunch of gold and a delightful ruby. I kind of wish that this had a little arena fight, because this is a very interesting spot to have to possibly fight close quarters. guy. I think I had the empowered shots because that made him so weak. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm not crazy for the dragon segments as much as I am like the normal gameplay segments. Same thing with the Atlan. They're neat, but they're not great as like a focus point, I guess. And I'm glad they are short-lived. They don't really overstay their welcome, which is nice. But the dragon stages really show off the beautiful art that this game has. I mean, just going through there, it is incredible looking. Okay, there's gonna be a couple claustrophobic encounters here. Any more here? Okay, nope, doesn't seem like it. Just grab the gold, keep going. I don't know why auto keeps cutting like that. I don't know if it's also cutting for the stream. I'm not entirely sure. Or the video. Also, new weapon here. The plasma cycler. Since there's 2 of every weapon in this game, if you haven't noticed. For instance, I have the impaler, which is same ammo as the shredder. And also if I press 2, it swaps between them. And also if I press R, basically, instead of having weapon mods, this is what they did. They just gave you more weapons. So the cycler, slower shooting, but it's dead accurate. It does it doesn't consume ammo as fast, but it actually, I think, chews through at the same rate. Because it does chew up more plasma just to use it. But this does grant a pretty sizable debuff to enemies when I upgrade it. I still have full ammo. Get rid of all these guys. Ow. Because I'm gonna need it. Actually, I don't even think there's a fight at this one. I get gold and a codex. Yeah, no big fight here. I just get to destroy the ship, which really nice. Alright, so all I have left is this section over here. And then one big final fight. And I should be done with this, this stage. There we go. That's that challenge done. Let's take down this ship. And there goes the ship. And I'll be able to land there in just a second. All that's left is the one cult circle. I've gotten a lot of things. There's still a bunch of secrets left, but I think most of them are here. And knowing that the music's kicking in, there's gonna be a few enemies I have to deal with. So, let's get moving. Ah, a leader. Leaders buff nearby demons, making them faster, and I don't think they deal more damage. I also don't think they have more health. I think they're just faster. They're typically armored and I think have a little bit of a health buff, but they're not too bad to deal with. Which also, 2 new weapons this stage. And we get the super shotgun, which this thing is the greatest armor piercing tool in this game outside of one other weapon, which is kind of made for it. A lever action double barrel is so awesome. Hit that lever. Or, I guess, put that on the button. Grab the last ruby of the stage, which, this is a secret. Go down, there's a secret. Which is a life sigil, if I needed it. There's a supercharge if I needed it, which is nice. And then to access the rest of the secrets here, instead of going that way, I need to go down here. A few zombies in my way, not too scary to worry about. You're here, but you're also not scary. Now, obviously, the super shotgun shoots through ammo. Love my pet dragon. So that is one downside to it. Now there's just one last thing over there, and that involves going up there. So I need to go back down where I was. It's foolish. Yeah, this door opened.
We need to evacuate.
Okay. I'm gonna take that. Punch this. I can climb right on up. Go along this scaffolding here. Drop back down and reach a little summoning circle where I can kill these guys. Also, if I stand in that, that'll give me a little... Or no, if I stand in this one, it will give me a little encounter, which I could probably handle. Without a doubt. And for my last thing here, Codex, which, yeah, that's all my challenges. I have one secret left and a few resources to get, which, aside of that, I think I've gotten everything. No reason for me to grab the supercharge. I'm already full health and armor. I think there's a secret in here, and that's what's left. Yeah, there's a secret fight there. I want to dispatch of these guys first. Oh, my health. Whatever. I can do this. I can do this. This is a secret encounter which will spawn a couple Hell Knights for me to deal with in exchange for me collecting the rest of this gold. Oh, I thought it was a chain gunner. Chain gunners can shred your health so fast. They've always been a little bit frustrating to deal with in this game. Like, I don't think they've ever been liked since their introduction into this game. Which, understandable. Chain gunners historically in Doom are meant to be some of the strongest enemies to deal with. Even though they're typically more fodder-esque. So I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all secrets. It's all resources, all collectibles. So now it's just big final fight, which this is a pretty difficult fight. It's a more open arena, and I have to utilize cover a lot because there's quite a few projectiles flying at me. I also have to manage Hell Knights and Mancubi pretty well. It's going to be a bit different, or difficult. But I think I'll be able to handle. I think, yeah, I get a shrine before I get to jump in. Which, super shotgun, speed loader, and shatter, because this thing is so great at armor piercing. Get rid of some of this fodder real quick. Alright, there's this guy who's obviously scary. Ow, ow, ow. All right, big fight over. Just gonna grab all this while I can. I think I healed between the stages, but just why not? And yeah, we got everything. So let's enter cutscene.
Ignite the charges.
So now we're going to be moving on to Siege Part 1 and Part 2, which that will be in the next video. I do hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing, comment what you think about the story, what you think about the game. Check out my other content. Until then, I will see you all next time. Farewell.